Hennythemoor, reporting live from the liquor store, man. And yes, you do hear that. You do hear it. You are not mistaken. That is the sound of rain coming down, flooding Dallas Cowboys and me. We're standing in the rain. They rained on our parade, and we are sad in the liquor store. We are sad in the trap. We are
Mm.
sad around the country because the Dallas Cowboys do not really want to win. But because we are your content creators, we still got love for y'all. We still rock with y'all. We're here in full force, man. It's Cowboys Convos. It's Hennythemoor. It's Landlord from Alabama. Kelvin Hicks just slid in. Salute to you. Jamison Taylor
Salute.
just slid in. Yeah, man. It's sad times in Cowboys Nation, man. My boy Tyron Church says I blame everyone.
Mm. It is pretty grim, man. It's pretty grim doing this these days, man. The Cowboys got us up here. What they say, busted and disgusted in this team. I don't know what to think no more, man. I don't know which way to go. I don't know if I should go right or left. But hey, we gonna get it together though, y'all. We gotta get it together. Look, one thing's for sure. Whether no matter what the Cowboys do, we still gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? What capacity we
Unfortunately.
gonna still be here? That's yet to be seen. But you know what I'm saying? Will I be here begrudgingly or you know what I'm saying, by force or by choice? We still gonna be here, man. But it just sucks when you got so much passion and love for this team and you feel like you've done the research to help, for us to do the necessary things to make this team work out and do right. And then yet you still have to realize that you have no power or no control over anything. so so now it's like, dang, like I knew that, I know for a fact that plan would have worked. Now let's see what they actually finna do. So
Mhm.
that's the saddest thing about stuff like this, man. We just got to see where they going with it. I hope they got a plan that was better than mine. That's all I can say.
Same here, because I don't think they got a plan better than mine. Because my plan was re-sign your star players, right? Re-sign your star players, clear the salary cap from getting those extensions done, go and fix your defense and free agency, and then go BPA in the draft and load up, right? So that sounded like a good plan. Now, if they got a plan better than actually keeping your all pro quarterback around, keeping your all pro wide receiver happy, signing your all pro pass rusher to a long term deal, getting real linebackers in, getting real defensive tackles in, getting one of these fire ass wide receivers, or getting one of these young explosive pass rushers or corners in the draft. Like if you have a plan better than the plan that we laid out, where we showed y'all how the Dallas Cowboys can save $70 million in cap space, how they can sign free agents, how they can extend their own players and not be tripping about it. If they got a better plan than that, cool. I don't think they do because it don't sound like it. Like I done covered all the bases, right? I covered all the
I don't
bases.
I don't think it's a plan better than that either,
Oh,
man.
okay then, because I thought somebody said something because I thought in 2024 we were trying to compete for a championship. I thought that we know we got a good team, we got some flaws. I thought we were gonna get underneath the cap, pay the money to fix the flaw because you actually gotta spend money to make money on the back end. So if you want to go to these championship games and these Super Bowls, you actually gotta pay to stop the run and shit like that. So I thought we were all on the same page and on the same chord, but they're making moves right now. Matter of fact, they're not, landlord. They're not making moves because remember this: you can already restructure players you want to restructure, and you can already cut or designate people for cut that you want to get rid of. Right, there are already people releasing players and designating them for post June 1st cuts. There's already people restructuring contracts and moving money around. The Saints have made about 8 damn moves. The Saints have made about 8 damn moves. The only thing the Dallas Cowboys have done is announced that a player that was not even really on the team, because he technically was a free agent anyway. The only thing that they did was announce that a guy who's a free agent is not going to get signed back. And that's not even really productive for the Dallas Cowboys. That does nothing for your cap.
It's craziness, man. I don't even really figure. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's almost like, I don't really know what to push for now. Cause I can't tell, I can't see the clear direction they going in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some type of structure in how you trying to do this. And like, if I can't see that, I don't really know what the focus should be. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like you just said, the first move should be extending these players so we can have some money for free agents. That you got to do all that before we even start talking about a draft. Excuse me. If you don't do that, we don't. You know what I'm saying? If you don't do nothing in free agency, my whole draft strategy goes out the window. You shouldn't even be looking at a draft at that point.
Yeah, you should be looking at blowing
Matter
this
of
shit
fact,
up.
how I wouldn't be too opposed to be just trading these picks to get some real players. Like, hey, if you don't want to do what I say, go get some people that you already know that's good.
I agree. Because you need proven commodities in the NFL to be successful. Right? You need proven commodities. Like the Dallas Cowboys, and this is the thing. I say this all the time. Hell is repetition. Right? They say that you're going to get destroyed over and over and over and over and over again when you get down there. And that's what the Dallas Cowboys do year in and year out. They destroy our hopes and dreams over and over and over and over again, doing the same damn thing that they've been doing. They have tried for the better part of 15, 17 years to build a championship caliber team through damn near strictly the draft. They go heavy on the draft. They sign low level free agents, and that's how they build their team. And it has not worked for whatever reason. It has not worked.
Have it worked for anybody else?
No.
Think about it. I'm trying to please show me the team that the Cowboys can say, okay, we strive to do something similar to what they've done. And they was ultimately successful. They won multiple rings. What team is doing that?
Mm-mm.
None.
Nobody.
So you trying to be the smartest team in the room for no reason. You know what I'm saying? You want to outsmart everybody when nobody else is doing this. That's concerning.
No,
you know what I'm saying? You rather be the right smart guy opposed to a winner. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, winner's gonna win. It don't matter who get the credit. Do you want to win or you want the credit? Because to me, this look like they stuck and stubborn in their ways. They don't want to consent to the rest of the league because they feel like they better. They more you know what I'm saying? They more upper echelon. They got the best scouting guys in the world, so they don't have to do what the other teams do. Like, come on now. You gotta humble yourself out the wild and be like, look, man, the league is doing like this, so we need to do the same thing.
Johnny Wood says not tripping at all about Mr. I'm feeling the best that I have in my life. Salute to y'all. But this the thing though, because you're not I think you talk about Tyron. And this the thing though. You now have two holes on your offensive line because you let Tyron Smith walk. So remember, you already were in need of a center because you didn't want to overpay Tyler Biotis to be an average center.
Now
you're in need of a left tackle because I know he stays hurt, and believe me, if this was a year ago, right? If this was a year ago, I was up here trying to get rid of Tyron Smith back then, remember? But because he did play double-digit games, he did play well enough to make an all-pro selection. He did only allow one sack all year, and they found a nice little balance on keeping him healthy. I was down to bring him back because then it gives you leeway to get somebody else in that you can groom, right? Because you're going to need a left tackle to play and play quickly and early, because they've already been very vocal about not wanting to move Tyler Smith back to the left tackle spot, which is actually very smart to do, but they just don't want to do it. You're going to have to get a tackle earlier. If you still had Tyron Smith, you could have drafted the boy from Yale in the second round, had him sit behind Tyron Smith and learn, right? But now because you need somebody to come in and play, they might go ahead and get a tackle at pick number 24 that could come in and try to play immediately.
Hold on here. I think we started the show so sad we ain't even speak to nobody on that. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. Sorry about that, y'all. We just sad. Shout out to everybody on my side rocking. Shout out to Miss Queen, Damian Crow, Jameson Taylor, Cowboys Vic, Miss Regina Green with the green, Toxic Splendor, Poppy Velma, Todd Colton, Damian Crow. Shout out to everybody rocking. Kelvin Hicks, Tricks, everybody that done commented already so far, man, and everybody watching, man. Give your people some shout outs on that side, man. We was rude
Indeed.
this morning. We so mad.
You hear the rain, it's raining on us. And Johnny Woods, it's all love, man. Because listen, I know we all want the best for the team, so I don't be tripping on things like that. So
Yeah, ideas don't have to align with each other. Long as
Yeah.
we got the same agenda. Everybody trying to get the best for the team. That's what it's about.
Exactly. So shout out to my brother Johnny Woods in the building. Always good to see you, my guy. Toxic Splendor Poppy Vela in the building. Danny Savage. And we're gonna do something real soon on this draft tip, man. They just had me down. Miss Regina Green, my brother Justin Kitchen. I see Queen in the building, so salute the Queen Cowboy. Jameson Taylor. D.A. Lee in the building, Big Sarge in this mug, man. What's up with you? Willie Stovall, Jameson Taylor. Who else is in here rocking out with us, man? I think that's everybody. Paul, Raw Dog Payne. This is real.
Michael Lockhart in the building. What's happening? Miss Elder in the building too. I ain't see y'all. What's happening?
Ken Wright, 0978, 434 Cowboy. Joe Chanchina, not from China. My boy coming tapping in with us from Italy. What's good with y'all, man?
What's happening, man? We forgive me for that. But I do want to ask y'all one thing right here. I got a good question.
One second. Shout out to Justin Kitchen for the $5 cash app, man. I appreciate you for the love and support,
Salute.
my brother.
Salute. Let me see. I'm pretty sure he's well rounded. He be looking out for both of us. Yeah, appreciate you, Mr. Justin, man. We appreciate you, man. I just wanted to do it at the same time so we can go and get into it. But I got a question to ask everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which one is the more likely outcome? Do you think that we will just draft the left tackle and leave Tyler Smith at left guard? Or do you think we slide Tyler Smith to left tackle, play TJ Bass at guard, and get us a center? Which one do you think the most likely outcome?
In my personal opinion, the right thing to do, I'm gonna leave with that.
Say 1 and 2. 1 is just drafting a left tackle, and 2 is the other one.
Okay, but I'm gonna say the
Not
right.
you. I was saying that for the people.
Yeah.
My bad.
Right. You're good. The right thing to do would be to move Tyler Smith back to the left tackle position. Because let me ask y'all a question: what did they try to sell y'all on with Tyler Smith when we drafted him? They said he was the left guard of today and the left tackle of the future. The future is now, dog. That was years ago. That was years ago when we drafted him. That was 3 years ago, right? So guess what? The future is now. You told me that he would be the left tackle once Tyron Smith hung it up. So why are you hesitant now? Why are you hesitant now about moving Tyler Smith to left tackle when you try to tell me from the get-go that was the plan? That was your plan. You got a guard that you can play. I like TJ Bass. I don't know about nobody else, but he was my pet cat coming to the draft. Matter of fact, I said that TJ Bass would be a plug-and-play player before Austin Richards. And guess what? I don't mean to be beat on my chest, but I was right about that.
Give a good hand his props. I gotta be the play devil's advocate just a little bit, okay? Think about this.
What's up?
You just said that Tyler was the best one for the job to move him over, right? That was the plan to begin with, right?
Yes.
To be fair, everybody got a plan till they get punched in the mouth, right? Look, Michael Parsons' plan was to do what?
Hold on. I think he said LVE is retiring.
Yeah, we seen that already. Unless it's official right now.
Know what I'm trying to see. This be a bunch of news just hitting the streets at one time, but that's the case. Let me know if there's an official report out just yet, man. But continue though. I'm gonna look for it, but you keep cooking though.
Yeah, I'm just playing devil's advocate because I think Tyler Smith moving to left tackle would be the best move, but I know Cowboys play politics. So all I'm saying is, we had a plan. The plan for Michael Parsons was to be what when he got here? A linebacker. Then with more information, you're willing to change your mind, right? I think every human being should be awarded that. So with more information, you change your mind and you see, damn, I thought I hired him to be a linebacker, but now it looks like he's a dominant pass rusher. So now that change playing with, I mean, that plan changed when you have more information. So that maybe that's the mindset they in with Tyler Smith, because they like, look, we wanted him to be a left tackle, but turns out he's a goddamn great guard. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's exactly what they want to stand on, but you know, if you looking at it from another perspective, from Tyler Smith perspective, it kind of sucked, bro. Cause he like, man, I'm a great guard now, and now you finna move me over there. What if I ain't as great? Now I feel like he could be as great, but I'm just saying, what if not? What if he go over there and have a mediocre year? Now you really doing him a disservice, really. Like when you think about it, you doing him a disservice from him growing so much at being a guard to now throwing him back at tackle. Like he been going back and forth his whole career.
Which is
Like, you
fair.
know, that's not fair to him, honestly. But like we ain't thinking about him because we all about the team. So now we go back to from a team's perspective. I don't know, bro. It's a little iffy because they might just be looking at it like, think about this. On the offensive line, it's already iffy, right? It's already iffy. You at least want to have some solid positions on your line. Like, okay, I know I got this. I know I got that. You know what I'm saying? If you take Tyler Smith off of there now you like, I think I got a all-pro guard. I mean tackle, and I believe TJ Bass could be a good guard. And now I gotta hope that this center I hire be a good center. You see what I'm saying? Like we don't. It's a lot of maybes, ifs, and you know what I'm saying. It's a lot of possibilities now. So like that's not my stance, but I'm trying to really tap into the way they might think about this. You see what I'm saying? Like that's all I'm doing. So what you think about that, man?
I mean, it's a fair argument that you made. You know, I don't ever just start fights with people unless they just talking crazy. So you
Yeah,
made very fair and legitimate arguments because he
yeah,
did, and like Bobby Ellis asked, did he make All Pro last year as a guard? He was. He was a
yeah.
phenomenal guard. He was one of the best guards in the National Football League. So I get it, and I understand why he might not even want to go back to left tackle. So like,
Facts. I'd be like,
same thing I would talk about with Wes. Like you know. He already done made that. He already made All Pro. What if he go to left tackle and they don't vote him in as an All Pro left tackle? You'll make more money being an All Pro left guard than just a starting left tackle. You're right. The All Pro caliber players always get more money than the regular dudes. So he might make more money being one of the best guards in the league than being a so tackle. Then you also got to think about it like this, because he would asking the question like you might need to fix that in free agency. All right. What free agent left tackles are there?
we got a free agent center out though. That's familiar with the team.
I mean, I understand. Listen, I understand that. I'm just saying, like left tackle, you really are effed
You got to draft one of those.
unless you trade for somebody's left tackle that don't want to be there no more. You ain't gonna get a left tackle in free agency. Like you might be able to trade for somebody's left tackle, but you just ain't picking up no good free agent on the streets. They don't go nowhere. Left tackles are like quarterbacks. You know, if they're on the market, they're old, they're injured, or they're not good.
Danny, don't do my boy Tyler like that. Put that on the screen. But look, though, Danny, to be fair, he was a rookie. You see what I'm saying? He was a rookie tackle at the time. You know what I'm saying? And he still played well. But look, Danny, we know it only take one play to ruin your whole damn season. It only take one play. One play. And Dak was out for 5 games. So, I mean, I don't know, y'all. I'm just saying, I'm trying to see, you know, Dollar Bill gonna operate in the most conservative way possible, right?
Always.
So I'm trying to see. Because it's fair, to be fair, man, you do want to have one of them birds in the hand, bro. If we get to moving and reassembling this line, ain't nothing going to be certain. Not to say that it ain't going to work, because I believe in Tyler Smith. I believe he was going to be a dope player all around. I think he will be over there and be a fringe all-pro tackle. I believe that much in him. So I'm not saying he can't do this. I'm thinking about, you know, that bird in the hand. You want something that you can hang your hat on this O-line.
You want something tangible.
Yeah, okay, I got Tyler Smith. He's the dopest guard in football. Like, that's a good start point, right? That's a good foundation. If we move him to left tackle, now it's a question mark. It go from something legitimate to a question mark. But not a real question mark, but a question mark. You see what I'm saying? Like, cause he's still a dope player. We know he gonna do well, but we don't know how great he will be. Mm-hmm. We know one thing for sure. He's a great tackle right now. No, he's a great guard right now. My bad. He's a great guard right now. We know that for sure.
And he asked, could Austin Richards play tackle? You would hope that they would stop drafting players that never actually get on the field, right? You would hope.
You would hope that. You see that question mark you got on the end of that question? It's a question for everybody. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. It's a question.
The trouble I see.
Now look, we could do that. Put a quotation mark or something. Put some kind of mark on these players if we move them. Okay, the one we just said, okay, we would have to move Tyler Smith to left tackle. We've seen him play it, but is that a question mark or an exclamation point? That's how we'll do it. Would that be a question mark or bam, we stand on that? Which one would that be?
Extra, like a couple question marks.
We seen him play it though, so we can't act like he's just terrible at it. But I think you can't help but say it's a question mark.
I know you were talking about Awesome.
No, I'm talking about Tyler right now. Nah, we gonna go over both scenarios.
Okay, Tyler Smith. There's a slight question mark because he played well his rookie year as a tackle. Yeah. So let me matter of fact, let's pull up his grades. Let's pull up his grades real quick from his rookie year.
I think he played well. Like, we was all still saying, man, Tyler Smith is a good player. Like, we weren't never saying, like, who is this dude? Like, get him off the field. Like, everybody was still pretty happy about it.
Yeah, it looked like good production. All right, let me pull it up.
They said latest on Dak Prescott extension. Bro, you got to take the rain now. Put a little tune or something on there, man, because I'm going to be sad the whole show.
You're supposed to be sad. That's why I'm doing this shit.
No, I don't. I'm supposed to be sad my whole life.
You got to be sad. So here's what he did. He played 1,144 snaps, pass block 623, ran block 521. He graded out as a 71.4 overall. 72.4 as a run blocker and a 64.2 as a pass blocker. Gave up 6 sacks. Not the best thing in the world, but he did all right. 11 hits, 22 hurries, 39.
6 sacks is a bit concerning, though. But that is a rookie tackle, y'all, going up against some of the best pass rushers in football. But I don't like the sound of that.
And you also got to remember, like, how many times did Dak Prescott actually get sacked? Because some of them bitches was on Cooper Rush.
True.
Like some of them was on Cooper Rush, and I know he probably made a mistake or two. So like he did fine. Now,
look what's so crazy. He just slightly graded out a little bit worse as a tackle. You see what I'm saying? But we got to keep in mind that he was a rookie tackle. This ain't the same player that played tackle last year. See what I'm saying? I'm pretty certain that his numbers will be better than they were in 2022.
Oh, he said a lot of flag shit. He get flags right now.
Man, Tyler be whooping folks, bro. He don't really be doing that. He just be whooping folks. They be hating on him.
It looks so egregious.
It looks so bad. Like, trust me, I watched the film. I know, Danny, you watch it too. So if you watch the film, Danny, you can't say he out there just committing penalties left and right. Like, most of them calls be questionable. Now, I ain't acting like he an angel, but most of them calls be questionable. Like, Tyler be whooping folks.
He overtly aggressive, and that shit definitely stands out when you're on the island by yourself. You up here putting people in finishing moves,
whooping folks, bro.
Like, damn, like he in the cross, he in the crippler crossface.
Tyler be whooping folks, bro. No lie.
Yeah, turning boys every way but loose. He said center left tackle needs. Where's Bass playing and Tyler Smith? We trying to figure that out right now, DA.
Hold up. Let's get finished with what I was saying, because I think this will answer a lot of questions. So if you put Tyler back at left guard or whatever, put the other screen. There we go. Okay. If we put Tyler back at tackle, I believe that becomes a question mark. Now we put TJ Bass at guard. That's a question mark. We believe in him, but it's still a question mark.
He hasn't played enough football.
We put this brand spanking new center. We got to rip the plastic off him and put him in the middle of our line. That's definitely another question mark. You got 3 question marks out of 5 positions.
I was laughing at this because it's true. You know what I was asking for a size Torrance too, and they went and got the 48-year-old tight end.
Can we argue about anything I just said?
No, we can't argue about that.
That's 3 question marks now.
But remember, we got question marks. It's not because we don't believe in them. We just need to see more.
We ain't seen it, and we can't bet we can't bet the house on them yet. So that's 3 question marks on a 5-position line. That don't sound. I'm not too confident in that, bro. Real talk. Then all it takes is one of them to go wrong, and now you in shambles. Okay, that's 3 right there. Then you go to Zach Martin. We know Zach Martin. He got to be an exclamation point, even though he's not the unstoppable Zach Martin he used to be. Yeah, the immovable force Zach Martin like he used to be back in the day. But he's still one of the better right tackles in football. He's still a top 5 tackle, guard in football. So he would be an exclamation point. Then you go to Tyron Steele.
Oh, he a super question mark right now, man.
I rest my case. I rest my case. That one right there, I might have to throw that one out. I'm sorry. It sounds simple when you look at it like that. Like when we just say, oh, Tyler could be a good tackle. But think about all these moving parts. And now that don't sound too. I'm not too confident in that shit. I'm sorry.
It's still gonna be multiple question marks regardless of what you do, though.
No, but that was 4 question marks.
So the alternative is 3.
That's better.
Like we ain't finna act like it's a big ass difference between the 3 and the 4 because they still gonna run Terrence Steele ass.
It's not like we screwed.
I mean, sometimes it is. Sometimes you're gonna be screwed. It just depends on. Listen, sometimes you get to hit how you want to hit. Sometimes they tell you to put the tip in. And
I'm going on with your mic.
Hello.
We hear you, but it sounds a little muffled right now for some reason. Sound like you're underwater. Did the water build up? I told you to take the water off. But look, okay, listen. I don't know if you can argue that, y'all. And I ain't too confident in that one. Like, I swear, I didn't have an agenda when I came up here. I'm just thinking out loud. So when I look at the results of that, no, count me out. So let's do another one. What's the other one?
I mean, what the other scenario?
Yeah.
Rookie left tackle. First or second round. Don't know them.
That's a big question mark.
Super question mark. Never played. Tyler Smith is a huge plus. We'll give him that.
Exclamation point.
Like, let's go ahead and put that bitch down.
Bold letters.
He said even your mic is pulling down.
Feeling down today. We sad, man.
He said, where is Wes? I don't know.
Look, that Wesley told them people every time you see us, we need to ask what Wes. That was a good point, though. Yeah, where is Wes, though? Man, that man 2 hours behind. What time it is for them? It's 9:42 right now for him.
Yeah, it's not even maybe 10 o'clock yet.
Now, I wouldn't even be out the bed good.
Yeah, I'm gonna send this man the link. If he come on here before we jump off, he definitely can come on. But I ain't trying to be the nigga to wake people up in the morning.
Look, 2 positions in. We got a question mark at left tackle. We got an exclamation point at left guard.
Question mark. Cause we don't know.
Okay. Guard, exclamation point.
Mm-hmm.
Tackle, question mark. So you either gonna have 4 question marks or 3.
Yep. Pretty much, yeah. You gonna have 4 question marks or 3.
Y'all gotta realize, Craig, we all like TJ Bass, but we haven't seen him play 17 games. You know what I'm saying? We seen him play 1 or 2 games and we felt good about it. Yep. Like, we gotta see these people play consistently over a period of time.
See, Joe said it's 7 p.m. where he at already. Like, his day already almost over.
Yikes. What happened in the future, Joe? You in the future at that point. Like 1 or 2 hours, that's normal. But when it's 7 at night for you, you in the future, bro. What happened? Who should I bet on, Joe?
Hey. This is not West Coast. It's West Coast Cowboys. That's not West.
Yeah, get his ass out of here. Somebody block him.
Get this bitch ass nigga out of here, man. They ain't my cousin, man. If y'all see this funny spelt name motherfucker in there, they ain't my cousin, man.
All them S's,
all them S's, no. Nah, they ain't cuz.
Loose tongue,
boy. Slithering ass mouth ass boy. Oh, you wanna hiss? Fuck out here trying to be my nigga, man.
You are the scum of the earth up here impersonating other people. Do something better with your life, sir.
Yeah, that is for everybody wondering, that is not West Coast Cowboy in the chat box. He will not be up here talking about that shit. Nah, that's not cuz.
That's not cuz. Slither at the end of his name, man. Get on somewhere, man. But anyway, what we was talking about.
He said,
yeah, man.
Bass exact replacement at right guard. Well, he been playing left side though.
We're not talking about our projections of these players. We just talking about what we can bet on. Okay, you feel good about Bass, right? With the small sample size you got on them, because I feel good about them. Are you willing to put your house on it? That's what I'm trying to see. Would you bet your house on it in the casino? Would you say, hey, put the house on it? Well, I'm telling you right now, I put the house on Tyler Smith at left guard. I'm putting the house on it. Putting the house on Zach Martin at right guard. I'm putting the house on it. That boy said, right now, yes, you a real gambling man. So y'all put y'all house up for Bass right now? And you ain't seen no, let's go to this. Cause no, pull them up, man. Pull them up. Cause we gotta see how many snaps y'all betting y'all house on. Now look, it take a big risk to get the big reward, but good grief. I think y'all going too crazy with it.
I want him to start and play, but I'm also not going to bet the house on him.
I ain't betting the house on him just yet. Now I feel good about him though. Eli, you right. That's why I said the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward now. But I like a little more.
344 snaps for the season.
How many everybody else had?
Like 1,000.
And this is in garbage time, most of them snaps.
Yeah.
He had 1 or 2 games that he started.
He had to play a lot in the Jets game. He had to play a lot in the Arizona game. And he played a lot in the Buffalo game. And then of course he started in the Washington game. But it's not a bunch of snaps all these other games. There's 9 snaps here.
And I love what I seen from him in the Washington game. He was balling out. Him and Huff. Yeah. It's just not enough for me to say, okay, TJ Bass gonna change our life at guard. I just can't say that right now. Y'all, I see y'all more risky with your money than I am. That's all that just proved. It just proved y'all a little more risky than I am. That's all.
I mean, listen, I'm not saying not to play him at left guard. I'm not saying not to start him at left guard. I'm just saying like you don't really know what you'll get over a prolonged period of time with him playing. That's all we're saying. We're not saying that he'll be horrible. We're not saying he'll be the best in the world. We're just saying we don't know what he'll look like over the course of a 17-game season. And hopefully when we make it to the playoffs, those 3 or 4 postseason games that we get to play. That's the only thing we're saying. Like, I think he's great. I stood on the table for him. Like I had nothing but glowing things to say about TJ Bass. So don't take this as me doubting him. I'm just saying like it's a lot. It's a lot to ask him to go from playing 300 snaps to playing 1,000 or playing 1,100.
Craig, that's what we're doing right now. We weighing our options. We looking at the choices that we have. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, we're going scenario by scenario by scenario.
So is it another fringe scenario that could be, in the middle or something? Because I just gave you the one where you replace, where you move Tyler Smith. Then the next one I gave you the one where you drop a left tackle. So
T. Foster, I said that at the start. I said it was the initial plan, but we're just going through We're just going through the scenarios. But yeah, man. I do got a middle ground one for you.
All right, shoot. What's the scenario?
So, and it actually works two ways because it's two different scenarios. So, either way, because it works for both ones. Either you draft a tackle, right? It still be a question mark, right?
Yep.
All right. If you go ahead and put an exclamation mark on Tyler Smith, you re-sign Tyler Biotis to a team-friendly deal. It might not be a exclamation mark, but it also wouldn't be a question mark. I think it would be like a zero. I think it'd be a O. You'd be at
He'll be even.
You'll
be even. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be even.
I ain't mad at that.
Then you got a damn exclamation mark right there at Zach Martin, and then you got the question mark at Terrence Steele. So if you do it like that, it's not as many holes right there. And then the same scenario. Let's say if you did want to move Tyler Smith to the left tackle position, right? There'll be a question mark. TJ Bass be a question mark, and then you have a Tyler Biotis in the middle. You'll have Zach Martin with an exclamation mark, and then you will have the question mark with Terrence Steele. So it's still holes, but like there are still doable things. At least you know what you get in Tyler Biotis.
A very average player, maybe even below average at times.
But you know the nigga. You know what to expect.
So look, I'll give you this. We might not have the luxury to be trying to improve when we don't have nothing on the O-line. Because our whole thing was, okay, we got some solid pieces. Now we got to improve on Tyler Biotis. But we don't have too many solid pieces. We might have to just concentrate on what we have now. we might not have the luxury to try to improve Tyler Biotis right now. We hanging on a wish and a prayer right now, y'all. Like for real.
Man, my boy said Steele scares me. He scares Dak. I'm sure he scares Dak.
Oh, he scared the hell out of Dak Prescott. Shit.
He said, I
Dak
still want
probably having nightmares with Terrence Steele.
I still want to see Austin Richards. He performed very well in preseason. He's had an entire year to improve what he was lacking. And listen, we'll know if he's ready when we see him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a bridge who willing to. I'm willing to give him an opportunity. The coaches think he's ready, but all last season they're like, he ain't ready, dog. Like we holding off on him.
You brought him back too early.
Protect him from himself. Like what the fuck you protect?
It's his knee and his leg, and man, do you think we got time for that next year?
No.
I'm trying my best to be foul on Terrence Steele, bro. Like y'all gotta leave me alone about that. Cause I know he was hurt, bro, but let me just leave him alone, bro.
I wasn't even talking about Terrence Steele right there when you hit this.
Who you
nigga
talking about then?
I was talking about Austin Richards, man.
What about him?
They were asking
They
about
said he wasn't ready.
Yeah, remember they talked about he wasn't ready to play. It wasn't injury related. It was he wasn't good enough to get on the field. They were asking about him. And that
he is like a 5th round rookie, 6th round rookie when we drafted him.
5th round pick.
He a project, so he shouldn't be. He more than likely he won't be ready.
Okay, and that's the thing. Like we don't have.
But you did take him over Tyler TJ Bass though.
You took him over TJ Bass. TJ Bass is out there playing like I said he would be.
Everybody don't learn at the same speed, though, Hen. We know that.
And listen to me. TJ Bass went from playing tackle to playing guard and got that shit down faster than the actual tackle did. He didn't even have to change. He didn't even have to change anything. He said he ready. According to who? That ain't what we heard. That ain't what Brian Brothers and none of the other folks in the building said. When people asked them about Austin Richards, they said that man was not ready. They are horrified. His words were they were horrified to put him on the field with an H. Does that sound like a glowing review from people that see you every day? People that talk to your bosses. If I talk to landlord boss and he said, man, I'm horrified to leave landlord alone in the plant, does that sound like a nigga that he trusts?
No.
Hey, shout out to my boy Joseph Gardner for the $4.99.
Shout out to him.
He said Smith being gone could lead to us finally running the ball the way that we need to in order to help this this O-line and offense. Well, that would be failing forward. That what we call that. We call that failing forward because they didn't really want to run the football. They're gonna have to run the football out of necessity because they might not be able to pass block at a high level next year. But then that leaves another question. You ain't got no damn running backs. You got a nigga named Snoop on your team. He ain't a Crip and he don't rap. So I damn sure don't know him.
He probably smoke a little weed, but we don't know yet.
Like allegedly.
We don't know yet.
Yeah, so you got a dude named Snoop on your team that do not rap. You got Malik Davis. They do not like him. They got Deuce Vaughn and his minuscule legs, and then you got Hunter Lukey on your team. Those are your running backs right now.
I'm out on all them dudes except for Malik. I still think Malik can play, but they don't think he can play. So
man, Malik ain't played so long. He probably don't think he can play.
He done forgot how to run the ball. He gonna run the opposite way. You know how you score the ball in the wrong hoop? He gonna run the opposite way of the play. Damn, man, they doing us so dirty, bro. And all they had to do is draft a running back. Out of the whole draft was full of running backs. Now we need 2 running backs.
You said there ain't no left tackle in free agency. We still ain't used the 4-2 toss. We still ain't used the 4-2 toss. That's the best.
We would have went 17-0 if we would have been using the 4-2 toss, though. I want y'all to know that. We would have been unstoppable, unbeatable. That's a fact.
He said when TJ Bass got a chance to play, he bullied defensive tackles at will. That's what shocks me about him. He's strong. He's strong at the point of attack. The only reason they didn't want him to play left tackle because he played a lot of left tackle in college when he was at Oregon. It's because of the other things that people the arm length, the footwork, things like that, the lateral quickness. Those are some of the things why they moved him inside. But he been strong as an ox since he came in. Functional strength. He checks all the boxes on that, and that's one of the reasons why I liked him, especially the moment that they said they were moving him inside. So that's one of the reasons why I gravitated toward TJ Bass so much when he was coming in. And what's crazy, he had a higher because he wasn't even supposed to be there as an undrafted free agent. You know
you can't be saying them kind of words online, bro.
What'd he say? But
nah, he wilding out in the chat.
Oh yeah, I was tripping out TJ Bass because he wasn't even supposed to be there, no damn undrafted free agent. He had a higher draft grade than Austin Richards.
See, they went with the upside on Austin. They felt like he got better upside. And TJ was a right now player. You know what I'm saying? He looked better now.
He's going to be better for a long time. People sleep on TJ Bass.
Yeah.
He said if Malik Davis and Izzy McQuamu aren't going to see any snaps, package them up in a deal. Who wants them? See, but JV, I agree with you. If you're not using a talent, then you need to move them around, get something for them. But on the other end of it, and also shout out to Bobby Ellis. He said, "Landlord, we still need a linebacker, defensive tackle." Very true. You have
all free agent positions, Mr. Bobby.
Yeah,
screw the draft when it come to them. Yeah, screw the draft when it come to them. Like unless you get one in the 3rd round or something.
Yeah,
you can get a 3rd round linebacker or something. But I want a veteran linebacker. That's what I think we need.
It's not a first round linebacker, no way. But yeah. but for Malik Davis and the boy Izzy, they don't play enough for people to want them. Like they've seen Izzy play in a playoff game a year ago. Like it's gonna be 2 years. He's gonna be 2 years removed from that playoff game by the time we can trade him.
Can I ask you a question though?
What's up?
To be fair, have Snoop played enough for us to want him?
We didn't trade for him,
but we still brought him on the team though. Trade a little different though.
Yeah, like you got to give up a pick.
Yeah, you got to give up something for a trade though.
Yeah, like listen, if he was a free agent, I'm sure that somebody would pick up Izzy. If he was a free agent, I'm sure that Malik Davis would get picked up somewhere. Like somebody would sign him to a practice squad or give him a futures deal or something like that. But I don't think you could talk them boys out of a 7th round pick for them niggas together.
Is Izzy the modern day Byron Jones?
I have no idea because we don't have a position for him.
I mean, you know what I mean by that.
I know, but not having a position for him, playing
him in the wrong position for years, and then he go flourish elsewhere. or at the later years of his contract with the team. Because I really feel like he could be a dope cornerback, but we playing him at safety. We told that man on the phone. He told Jerry Jones, he said, "Hey man, I'm gonna be the dopest corner you got." And Jerry said, "Son, you playing safety." You remember that's what that conversation was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was easy. Easy was like, "I'm gonna be the best corner you drafted," and Jerry like, "Nah, kid, you playing safety." So
Corner.
yeah, so that might have been weak. He could be the modern day Byron Jones for us, man. That'll be unfortunate.
But yeah, speaking of like free agents though, like those are positions that we need to fill. It like like linebacker, right? Linebacker, you can fill that in free agency because there's not a single traditional middle linebacker in this year's draft that has a first round grade. There's not a single one. Defensive tackle, some people talk about Byron Murphy. Some people talk about Vondre Sweat. Let's be realistic with our front office and the way that they play politics. Do you believe they will double dip and get defensive tackle at pick 24 2 years in a row? Do you think they will spend the number 24 pick on a defensive tackle for the second year in a row? That is the question that we need to ask before we talk about defensive tackle in the draft.
This is what I want people to realize, man. This is what my mindset is like, the way it is. Okay, after year after year after year, you sit up here trying to throw out his draft capital at these positions and it's not working. Go get one in free agency, man. Cause look, you can pair that up with something good in the draft. Instead of be trying to hope and pray that this defensive tackle be good enough one day, how about go get a real defensive tackle in free agency and draft you something that you know will work in the draft. This is not hard, man. Y'all want to keep giving up all this draft capital for positions that don't even work out. Like, man, what's the chance? Just think about this. Cowboy, we value picks too much, man. I'ma just go and tell you the truth. We value picks way too much, bro. Like, we've been having a good run on draft picks, and we feel like we value them way too much. And I think that's becoming a problem here. It's hindering us. It's holding us back. It
So
really is.
this is
We
a
value way too much, man.
this is an actual defensive tackle. You don't have to hope and pray will be good. His name is DJ Reader. He is a free agent. He helped the Cincinnati Bengals defense get to the Super Bowl in 2021. He helped them get back to an AFC Championship game in 2022. He is a better player right now than anybody coming out of that draft. He graded out in the 80s overall the last 3 years, which is way better than any defensive tackle on our team has done. He graded out good against the run, graded out decent as a pass rusher. He even has a passing grade in coverage on the rare opportunity that he gets his hand on the football on batted passes and stuff. So why not give him $10 million a year or $9 million a year, whatever his market value is, to come in and help you sure up the middle of your defense? Why do we have to sit here and hope and pray for a kid that ain't never played in the NFL to come in and do a job that somebody like him been doing for almost a damn decade? Why do we want unproven commodities when we got the tried and true shit right here? Like this that blue magic. We got
Right.
the blue magic, and you got
Man.
the stuff that Nicky Barnes was trying to push over there. It's been stepped on.
When you think about it, bro, that's all come back to the nature of us being cheap. That's what it do. Cause listen, the reason you will try to preserve your draft picks opposed to selling out and going to buy a free agent is because you want that good play for years to come at a cheaper rate. It's all about being cheap. I'm telling you, that's why we don't do it. We cheap. The cheap mentality affects us in many different ways, y'all. Many different ways. It hinders the way you look at free agency, and it hinders the way you look at the draft. That's what people they fail to realize. Why would I want to go invest in a free agent that I might get 2 good years out of and I gotta pay a lot, opposed to striking gold in the draft and now I got a player for 5 years?
Man,
Not dollar bill. Not dollar bill.
He said landlord T. Foster said landlord him, then y'all boys, then the brother, the angry Cowboy fan in the building. He said people want an unproven commodity to lead our team at the quarterback position too. Mm. They don't know no better, bro. They don't know no better.
Everything that's wrong with this team, man, it boils back down. It what can I say? It all circles back to the fact that we are cheap. And Stephen Jones got a cheap mentality, so he don't want to spend no money on something that really would change this team. That's what it boils down to. Because if you think about it in a bunch of different ways, bro, I can bring it right back to us being cheap and having a cheap mentality. When we talking about improving this football team, money shouldn't even be coming up. Because we know for a fact that you can make any amount of cap space that you want, and you can make it work if you want. You don't believe what I say? Look at all them players. Bro, could we go pull up the 49ers cap?
Real quick, I'm finna show you.
Them boys got so many players over there, man. Like, all we say is we can't get nothing.
I mean, the Dallas Cowboys still operate like Google don't exist, man. Like I be up here.
Let's go look at the 49ers cap.
Hold on, because I had something else I wanted to show before that.
Oh, my bad, bro. I'm just they pissing me off, man.
I mean, nah, because I gotta keep going. We talk about free agent fixes to the Dallas Cowboys, bro. Grover Stewart, former 4th-round pick out of Albany State, one of the best interior defensive tackles in the league. Last year, graded out as a 76.2, 77.3 against the run. He would probably grade out as our best interior run defender. We had him. He don't want all the money in the world, bro. He just want a respectable contract. He don't get a bunch of sacks, so he's not one of those DTs that's going to get $19, $18 million. You can give him about 10, 11, 15, $13 million a year and be paying him $5 million this year to be a DT for you. And he can come in and help sure up the middle of your defense. But you know what? They're going to probably re-sign Neville Gallimore. They're probably going to re-sign Jonathan Hankins. And that's going to be what they do because they like their guys, especially when their guys are cheap as fuck. Because Jonathan Hankins only makes $1 million. So guess what? You get what you pay for. I like Big Hank. But you're only paying $1 million. You're only paying $1 million for him to help you stop the run. So how good do you think he actually is if his market's only $1 million? That's what you got. I mean, let's be honest, bro.
You ain't lying. I said this, man. You get what you pay for at the end of the day, man. You really do. The Joneses is that did you see my show or was that on the show with y'all? I made an analogy. I said, bro, the Joneses is them people that's in your family. You love them to death, but you know they so shady. You don't want to do no business with them, man. You don't want to do no business with them. They always trying to get over on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's who the Joneses are. They always want to get over on in every aspect. They trying to get over.
Hey, real quick, your boy Bobby Ellis hit you with the 2-piece. He said, D-Law still tied. Damn, I got you minimized, man. I ain't trying to do you dirty now. He said, D-Law still tied. We ain't got no dogs. I mean, listen, if you think you ain't got no dogs now, think about if you don't get no free agents. Like, think about if you don't get no free agents and you run out here with some kids. These kids don't know shit. Like I listen, man. I got children. I got kids, and you think they run fast and they jump high. You finna bring them into this environment and think things are gonna go right. Like, man, like these are some kids. Like you never send a boy to do a man's job in the NFL, especially in the goddamn NFL,
and especially in the trenches.
Man, they be them call a body on them little boys down there.
Manhandling. Grown man strength is a real thing, man.
Man,
you don't want one of them old grown men to get a hold to you.
Turn you every way but loose. Look at Mozzie. We hype Mozzie up. What Mozzie do?
He doing all this extravagant stuff in the workouts.
Like, look at Mozzie Smith. He lifted a mountain.
Man, I promise you, them people was lifting Mozzie ass up so much and often, like he was a non-factor in the run game for real, bro. And I ain't even saying that to diss him. I'm just trying to let you know that it takes time for a defensive tackle. I wish I would have had a little time. I'd go back and pull my stuff I said about defensive tackle last year. I did not want it. If people follow me, they know I was banging hard against defensive tackle. I didn't want no damn defensive tackle in the first round. That's goofy. I know it's gonna take forever. You can't. It's so rare to get an impact defensive tackle in the draft. Boy, it take a minute for them boys to unthaw. You know what I'm saying? They gotta unthaw. Them boys gotta get ready. They're not ready yet.
My boy Iceberg said, Henny, your boy slow. 4.61. Johnny Wilson 6'7", 237 is better and faster. No, he's not. No, he's not. That man had a faster 40 time. And I never grade people off of 40 times. I don't bring him up. I don't drop him. If you turn on the film, Coleman is a better wide receiver than Johnny Wilson. So, of course, I still want Keon Coleman. And Landlord, would you take Johnny Wilson over Keon Coleman?
Hell no.
Okay, that's all I want to know. Because Keon Coleman is a better wide receiver.
That dude ain't do nothing. What his numbers was?
2 touchdowns and whatever.
Man, that dude ain't do nothing.
I like production.
I ain't saying he can't do nothing, but I mean, if I was a betting man, like I say, I'm betting on the dude who actually has some production in football. I'm going to bet on him.
My boy Devon, he said, went back and watched Green Bay game. Jack just stares at his first progression. His throwing motion is so slow. He lost out there. Number 18 was running wide open, streaking up the field. Dak never looked his way by Dak. We ain't watched the same film then. There was some issues that he had, but he got through his progression. We ain't just sit here and say he stared down his progression.
Man, a lot of them folks went open, what I was saying.
Yeah, nah. No, I went back and watched that game 3 times, kinfolk. Now, listen, he missed some plays. I won't sit here and hold you. He missed some plays. There was also some other bullshit that went on there. But yeah, I feel you though, bro. He said, I need a physical draft need, that physicality. Mozzie wasn't the problem. They wanted him to pass rush. That was stupid. Can we ask the question of who asked Mozzie Smith to lose 40 pounds? Who put the booger sugar up to Mozzie Smith's nose? He lost 40 pounds quick as a motherfucker. So who gave Mozzie Smith this weight loss supplement or whatever? Who told Mozzie Smith he didn't need to be a big old 350 pound motherfucker?
Whoever did, that was stupid.
Who told him that?
I think that was Boss Cowboy that came up with a good point. Shout out to him. He asked if Mozzie did it on his own, he would have got fined for not meeting the proper weights. So yeah, that's a good point, right? Because they have a requirement where they want the players to stay at. So somebody asked them to do it.
Somebody did.
Somebody asked him to do it because he would have been fine. They have weight requirements. You can't just be out here all willy-nilly, you know what I'm saying, going vegan and losing 35 pounds every season. You can't do that.
Bobby Ellis, Joe Alt is going to be the first tackle off the board. You know why we ain't talking about Joe Alt? Because you ain't going to get no Joe Alt.
Dallas is not aggressive enough to make no moves to go up. Which is another problem. Wait a minute. What I just said that everything that's hindering us go back to.
I mean, Joe Alt finna be a top 6 pick.
No. What does that mean? If I just told you they don't want to go up the move to get nothing, not even that high, what does that boil back down to?
Oh, not being aggressive?
Being cheap.
Well, shit, that too, but
because you got to give up something to move up. Y'all ain't hearing me, man. Y'all ain't hearing me, man. This cheap mentality is screwing us over in many different directions.
He said Dan Quinn probably want him to play linebacker. Y'all funny as hell. Dan Quinn will move a motherfucker like that to line. Nah, he ain't fast enough. Listen, Dan Quinn would draft him, have him lose 150 pounds, and then he'll move him to the outside linebacker. So you right about that. After he loses the weight. He said P. Diddy wanted Mozzie to lose the weight.
Mozzie said yes. Don't tell me Mozzie said yes. Now
you got to tell him no.
you gotta tell him no. And look, what's so sad, bro? We up here acting like this is totally out of the subject, but we up here acting like everybody that ever parted with Diddy is just, sus these days. But everybody parted with Diddy. so like, look, these pictures is gonna keep coming out. Like, Diddy party was the thing for the Hollywood people. So hey,
I'm looking at everybody crazy.
Everybody gonna be looking sus these days. I'm telling you. So
it's the same way how folks were looking at people mama after they found out they with the Freaknik.
Yep. It's crazy.
Like folks ain't only look at their mama the same way no more.
Like, you went well?
Like, oh God.
I heard about that. What you was doing out there, mama? You don't want to know. You don't want to know, son.
He said they also compared Joe Hall to Colton Miller. He sucked for a few years. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why? Give me strength, Lord.
Lord. So I don't know how I do this every day. I really don't.
Let's talk about some of the formal interviews. I don't know what they're going to draft no more, man.
I don't know half of these people. But
I do. He said he and I posted the comment about 20 minutes ago. Y'all behind like a mud. You need to upgrade. Cause I don't know. I'm just now seeing your stuff pop in.
What happened?
I just talk about the Diddy stuff. I don't be paying attention to the chat box all the time either.
We can't keep up with all the comments in the chat.
He said clown show don't want to. Oh yeah, you talking about them weak ass dudes? Yeah, man. But nah, this is all the formal interviews that they had. And remember,
formal is the key word.
Yes, because you only get 45 of these. So they got to ration these out, and they really, really, really like you. You'll get a formal interview. And then, if they just want to ask you how your day going, ask you about the weather or some shit, you get an informal one.
Out of these three backs, which one you like the most at the bottom?
Those three, Trey Benson.
Me too.
Out of those three, look,
I think it's in order to me the way I like them.
I mean, Audrey Easton just ran a 4.7, so I'm pretty sure if we want him, he'll be in like the 5th round or some shit.
4.7.
I mean, a 4.
Yikes.
But hey,
what Ray Davis wearing?
4.5.
Yeah, I could do it.
Trey Benson ran a 4.39. He said,
"Draft
JV,
that man."
He said, "You see the tree? I tagged you both in on X. I haven't seen it yet, but let me see. Let me peep it."
I'm not saying draft that man because he ran a 4.3. I'm saying draft that man because I love this tape and he ran a 4.3. It's a difference. It's a difference. I liked this tape before he ran. That was my favorite back. Well, Bucky was my favorite, but he's like, he's pretty much a back you got to pair with somebody. I look at Trey Benson as he could be a bell cow for somebody. He could be just the guy for somebody.
He said Coleman from Florida State looks good.
Keon.
Oh yeah, gotta be. I love him.
That's my guy.
Yeah,
I don't care what he ran.
Me either. I'm not bringing him in for that. So they said if you stayed past midnight, things would get weird. Oh, that's what they did. Ooh.
They had a video of that boy Brian over there having the time of his life at the Diddy party, man. Hey.
My boy said he want Benson or Coleman. Benson is like a 3rd round pick though, late 2nd, 3rd round pick.
So it ain't a name you can name that ain't been to a Diddy party. A Hollywood star, more than likely.
Man, Michael Jackson probably been at Diddy party.
Maybe Cat. Cat probably went to one. He probably had to learn. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going back.
Like, well, that settles it for me.
I see what y'all be doing here. I'm good.
Yeah, this ain't my crowd at all. Yeah, I saw that he ran a 4.21, and the Dallas Cowboys will not draft him because they're up here trying to figure out what to do to replace Tyron Smith. So yes, we will be sad. There will be a great wide receiver on the board that we will not get.
Tyron said Steven Jones be always at Diddy parties.
We need to find the footage so we can blackmail this man.
Yeah.
Like you
Need to
better
set them up.
draft the wide receiver. We leak it. Draft the wide receiver. We leak it. See, Steven.
And you got to pay me $1 billion a month.
For the rest of
He'll be
my
like,
life.
that's all? Rich mugs. Like, that's all?
They said they could have had all this figured out during the season. Shaking my head. I know, bro. It's sad. Cat Williams said the truth will be exposed. It will. So we got linebackers, defensive tackles, cornerbacks. What you think about Nate Wiggins? So have you watched a lot of Nate Wiggins?
Nah, I haven't.
He's a.
I ain't made it to my corners all the way yet.
He's a good corner. I think people are going to overhype him because of his 40 time though.
What he ran?
4.29.
Okay, I'm gonna take a look at him.
And he pulled his hamstring while he was running it, so he probably could have ran faster. He wasn't happy about it.
We'll see.
I'm not saying draft him because he ran fast. He's a decent corner, but I wouldn't draft him in the first round.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look at them corners. I ain't got to the corners yet.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Let's stay with wide receivers because I know that's our wheelhouse. Because we've been beating that drum that will not be heard apparently. All right, so Troy Franklin, Adonai Mitchell, Javon Baker, Jalen McMillan, Brian Thomas, Xavier Worthy. Let's say perfect scenario. Let's say that Stephen Jones came to you and he said, "Hey man, I'm gonna draft one of these wide receivers, all of them on the board. Which one would you take?"
That's so hard. Sheesh. All of them on the board.
All of them on the board. Which one would you take?
See, my preference for this team, for the Cowboys, because I got it. If you ask me generally who I like the best, that's another answer. But if you ask me for the Cowboys, I probably say it'll be between Adonai and Brian Thomas because I want a big guy. I think Keon Coleman is the perfect fit because I think he'll actually be there. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking he'll actually be there, and because I know we're not moving up for nobody. This is what people got to realize. Me and him talked about this too. Some of these receivers will make the second round, but they ain't gonna make it to us.
Exactly.
They too good player. They too good of a player to make it all the way to the back of the second. So we probably gonna be looking at players like Javon Baker or either possibly Keon Coleman because of the 40 he ran.
Man, niggas is not finna drop Keon out the first round for that 40. We can let that go.
I don't know, bro. It's looking grim. Some of these boys the wide receiver gotta be pushed down though, but I just don't know how far.
Who getting pushed down?
It's a lot of other positions that they gonna value more than them.
Name them. Don't name them. There's not that many. They already were gonna go anyway. There's only like 3. There only like 3 or 4 quarterbacks this year.
You got Penix, you got Caleb.
Penix don't got a first round grade.
I think I think he'll be up though.
Penix is not.
If he ain't in the first round, that's a mistake. I think he'll be a good player.
He's not going in the first round though. You know why?
Why?
He's old.
Wow, how are you?
That man like 30.
Man, get out of here.
He is old though. But let me see how old.
Well, he about 26.
Let me see. If he's 26, he'll be 30 by the time his rookie deal.
First contract up. That's what I'm saying. I ain't know he was old now.
Nah, he ain't that damn old. He'll be 24 by the time the season starts.
That's still pretty old.
Yeah, he'll be 20. He'll be 24 in May.
How old Dak was when he came?
Like 22, 23.
Yeah, that is pretty old. Cause you want all your years as a quarterback, but still, like that don't take away from the player he is though.
Yeah, I like him. I like Michael Penix.
They trying to hype the Michigan quarterback up though.
I didn't understand that shit either. Oh, they say
Dak trying to hype him up though.
Dak was 22. Okay, Dak was 2 years younger.
So you don't think it's an edge rusher in there or two that'll go up there?
Dog,
that is turning them to go up there.
We're still talking about 30. We're talking about 23 people.
It's at least about 5, 6, 7 tackles.
Maybe.
It's a lot of
maybe.
tackles that got to go up in that mix.
And you out here acting like everybody needs a tackle. You act like everybody needs a damn tackle. What about the team that got tackles and got quarterbacks?
And I'm trying to talk myself out the legs, bro. Leave me alone now.
I'm
trying to have some hope. Let's do a mock draft then. Let's do a mock.
I would love to do a mock. I would love to do a mock. I would love to do a mock draft.
Let's do a goddamn mock. Because you ain't gonna take my soul away.
I would take everything from y'all. Y'all don't deserve to have nothing, no way.
You ain't finna take all my hopes and dreams away. You're not.
Let me pull it up there. That sounds fun.
Let's do a mock then, goddamn it. Because we finna see what's gonna be though.
All right.
I don't know if they updated the system yet after these 40 times and stuff, but hey, it's a decent reference point.
What we gonna use? PFF?
Yeah.
All right. Speed. You gonna do turbo speed or you gonna do regular speed?
Man, it don't matter.
Let's do this. We gonna do a 3-round mock draft, nigga.
Hell yeah, Eli, but we ain't gonna do it.
We gonna
think we can get Xavier Word at 24. I don't know now. I don't know. He just ran a 4.2, bro.
He just ran the fastest 40 time in combine history to go along with great game tape. He had 3 years production and a 4.21. And he's 6 foot tall. The man had a 40-inch vertical. Like
that dude, that sound like a dude making it to the end of the first.
Man, I know you ain't supposed to do it. That man might go number 5. Like the Chargers might say, F that. That's my dude.
He too good to pass up.
Now we up and mad about it. Like shit, that man probably finna play with Justin Herbert. Cause they need wide receiver. They talk about cutting Keenan Allen and Mike Williams.
Man,
hold on.
It puts you in the odd spot, right? When you looking at these combines, cause like you got players who you know they good, you want good for the young man, but you like, man, the better he do, the worse for me, cause he ain't coming to my team. It's like I almost turned into a hater. Like I'm like, I hope he'll. Look, it almost make you turn into a hater, bro, cause you don't want them to do too good, cause you ain't gonna be able to draft them. It's like, dang, bro. I'm just saying Zay just go crazy. I'm like, yeah, it's over, bro.
Hold on. Something's wrong.
What?
Hold on. Let me see this. Let me see something real quick.
What the corners ran today or they ran yesterday?
They already ran.
Did Kool-Aid didn't run? Oh yeah, he had something going on with his foot.
Foot fracture.
Yeah. Did Arnold run?
I don't know. I didn't remember. See, this is why. You know what's wrong with this?
What?
This doesn't account for the fact that the Bears got 2 first-round picks.
Oh, you got one that's more accurate?
That's what I'm trying to find.
Because they still was giving us a 4th-round pick, too. Like, they should be better on that.
Yeah, hold on. Because the Bears pick at 1 and 9, so they're going to pick twice. So that's what I'm saying. They be got a quarterback and a damn wide receiver.
This is a terrible time to not have a 4th-round pick, too. Thanks a lot, Jerry.
I know, but hey, that Trey Lance that you finna pay not to play is gonna sure. You bastard.
We really appreciate that, Jerry Jones.
You fuck nigga.
Like, we could have used that 4th-round pick. That would have been a perfect round to draft a running back. Now we might have to draft one in the 3rd, just because we ain't got no 4th-round pick. Wait till the 5th, they all gone.
All right, let me see. Select number of rounds 3.
He said we get a pick for Joe Witt. Is that true? Or will it probably be next year, though, wouldn't it?
No. I don't know. We get a pick.
It'll probably be for next year if we do. It usually be the next offseason, though.
I thought it was for head coaches. I didn't think you got one for positional play. For position.
Maybe because he's a minority.
No, I'm talking about the Rooney Rule. Like, not the Rooney Rule, but because I didn't think it applied to them. I thought it was only for hiring head coaches. But I could be mistaken. I don't know.
Kevin Hicks says, I'm crying on the inside. Me too, my boy. They said Arnold ran a 4.5. Yeah, that dude a dog, man. To me, that's the best corner in the draft. The boy got it all. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Jerry. Instead of having a 4th-round pick in a draft that we could use a 4th-round pick, we got Trey Lance.
Let me try this one and see if it takes into account. All right, let me try this one and see if it takes into account that the boys got more than one draft pick. So let me leave out of this one. Let me share the screen for this other one. And let's try it out. We're gonna try it out. 3-round mock draft. Okay. We finna start.
Yeah, screw the 4th round, so we could just do 3 rounds.
We don't have a 4th-round pick, so it doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't finna watch these niggas have fun.
Nah.
All right, let's go.
Just to wait till the 5th.
Damn, they going quick as hell. Damn, they offered us a trade. I don't want it. So let's
I usually try to keep it as realistic as possible and just say no.
They offered everybody and their mama offered us.
See, that ain't realistic.
All right, so let's see. Brian Thomas made it. Brian
Sheesh.
Thomas, Jackson Power Johnson,
Sheesh.
Troy Funtu, Keon Coleman, Troy Franklin, Graham Barden.
I like all them.
I'm gonna get Brian Thomas.
Jerry Jones gonna make us storm the Capitol. He gonna draft J.J. McCarthy. That boy make us ride. You know the whole thought process behind the mock was to see what receiver was gonna be available in the second, right? He and still took a receiver in the first.
Yeah, because I don't go damn about none of that. All right, so Zach Frazier.
Somebody said stop being racist. I ain't racist.
Anyway, Zach Frazier, Gary.
I think they joking now.
Junior Colson, Javon Bullard, Jonathan Brooks. I do like Tez Walker though. His ass made
in the
it.
second.
Yeah, Tez Walker in the second.
I figured that's what I'm saying. He's a 2nd-round type guy that'll more than likely be there.
He was a 2nd-round type guy that would have more than likely been there before them niggas ran.
Would you draft Michael Penix right though?
Of course not. Why would I do that? I'm already paying.
You Jerry. That's why.
Listen, I'm already paying Trey Lance $5 million. I'm paying Cooper Rush $2 million. I'm gonna pay Dak Prescott $59 million this year. Did I owe him $35 million the next year to then turn around and give a quarterback 2nd-round pick money to probably not play?
Do you think we can get a running back we like in the 3rd, or we got to get one in the 2nd?
Yeah, you can probably get one in the 2nd.
You probably got to get one in the 2nd.
Nah, I say you could talk me into one in the 2nd. Cause I don't think Jonathan Brooks is gonna go in the 2nd round because he's hurt.
I get Edgerrin Cooper right here then.
Gary and Cooper.
Edgerrin Cooper right there.
Okay, so let me ask you. Zach Frazier had a 1st-round grade, and he made it here to the 2nd round as a center.
I need a linebacker too. Mm-hmm.
So what we gonna do? All right, we'll know this before we even draft though. We'll know what we do with center.
Yeah.
So let's just say that Tyler Biadasz is still the center. Then let's get a Gary and Cooper.
Cooper. Yeah.
All right. So Tyler Biadasz is still the center. Ooh, it's Trey Benson.
Trey Benson still there? Give me Trey.
Yeah. Hold on. We ain't picked yet. We ain't picked yet.
Ah, shit. Don't get my hopes up. He's still there? This ain't realistic. Give me Trey Benson, and I'm walking out of the draft happy than a mug.
So yeah, so see, you could have, but let's do the inverse of this. All right, let's just save this.
I'm walking out of the draft happy than a mug with that right there.
All right, so let me try something else. So 2024 mock drafts. All right. Oh, what the hell?
That boy ran a 4.3. That draft was hard. When it said that drive was hard. That drive was hard though.
It was hard as
I'd be
hard.
walking away happy than a mud with that drive, man.
But hey, this some wild shit happened. The Bears didn't even take a quarterback.
Yeah, they did right here.
No,
What you talking about on our draft?
I'm talking about our draft.
Who they took?
They took some crazy shit. That's why I'm trying to look.
I ain't even look at it.
I gotta go find ours. I saved it, but I don't know. I don't know how I can pull it back up. It don't matter. All right, let's try this shit again.
Now, Hen, don't draft a receiver in the first. Get you a tackle or something. That was the whole premise of the experiment, Mr. ACM.
Bro, Brian Thomas is right there.
I'm just saying.
Do you know that's a sin to not take Brian Thomas?
Cowboys gonna be like, give me this tackle. They ain't gonna be
All right. So let me do this. Boom.
Now we gonna intentionally don't draft a receiver in the first to see what will be available in the second.
All right, so let's do this slower because I couldn't see shit they were doing.
Yeah, I didn't want to see it, but
I'm trying to see what the fuck they did. And listen, we're gonna do a 4th round one too.
No, we're gonna we don't got a 4th.
We got a 5th one, nigga. Now shut up.
They gonna give us a 4th round though.
No, they're not.
Watch.
This is the one. See, they didn't give us one.
Okay, good.
That's why I went out my way to go over here, dude. I know I ain't crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm realest nigga
ever.
Yeah.
Man, start the damn draft, man.
No, I'm up here freestyling. All right, and we're off. Caleb Williams, Drake May, Adunzi, Dallas Turner, Nerd, Alt.
Joe Alt went to the what's it called?
Nurse, Bowers, Mitchell.
Bowers went to the Jets.
John,
Latham to the New Orleans.
Arnold's gone.
Arnold to the Jacksonville.
Thank God Mills is gone. Powers is gone. Brian Thomas to the Eagles.
Brian Thomas to the Eagles.
Oh!
Jalen can't throw, so we good. Let's see.
Them boys out there got nuclear weapons.
And Jalen gonna throw that bitch out of bounds into the dirt.
Jaden Daniels failed to us.
Man, ain't no way, bro. I'm drafting Jaden Daniels.
You wanna do the Jerry Jones shit?
I'm drafting Jaden Daniels. Y'all said BPA, right?
Yeah.
Right?
That what Jerry Jones gonna do.
Y'all said BPA, right?
Like, fuck you, Dak.
Ain't no way in hell Jaden Daniels falling that low. Ain't no way.
He's too hard. So we got Troy Fontu might be the dude. So Troy Fontu, I take Troy because he's a left tackle over taking Tyler Guyton.
You know that might be my favorite tackle in the draft. He just a little undersized. Yeah, Troy hard.
All right, we took him.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Yeah, that was.
Now go to receiver. Just go to receiver, period, because that's what we're doing. Let's see what's going on.
Xavier Worthy. It's at the top.
Please, God.
That man,
please.
You know he ain't finna make it there.
Please, Lord.
It's not realistic if he make it.
Damn. Oh, he gone already.
Xavier Leggett. Oh.
We got Leggett. Hold on though. Let's make sure. He look like the last of the ones I like too. Him and Ted. Go down a little bit. I just want to see what they saying there.
Brandon.
I like Jermaine Burton too. And Rice. Curly, but he's a slide.
Same with I was gonna say same with Malachi. Johnny Wilson, big sorry ass.
Big tall ass.
I can't even see what the fuck this is. He's not even good enough to be seen.
It don't even matter. They ain't even get that man a whole graphic.
All right, so who?
That boy Jay said you only get half a bar.
All right.
Screw you, people. If you know, you know.
All right, now we're going running back.
And for all the other cats taking shots at Jigga, you only get half a bar. Gals. Let's see, 87. We gotta wait all the way to 87. Yikes!
I'm glad.
Where we at now?
No.
I'm happy with this draft right now. No lie.
Trey Benson is
No.
still there. Jonathan Brooks,
Ooh.
Braylon Allen,
It's our pick right now?
yeah.
Boy, give me Trey Benson.
Okay. Again.
Boy, hell yeah, look at this draft. See, stuff like this give me hope.
You don't deserve hope.
That's one of my favorite receivers. That boy just ran a 4.3. Then you got Trey Benson just ran a 4.3. Hey, we cooking right now.
Said what I think about Weaver.
I got my favorite tackle in the draft.
I like Weaver. I really didn't know he was coming out this year, but I like him. You know, I seen him a lot because I watched a lot of Colorado football this year. But he was good and productive. I don't necessarily know if he fits what I want us to do, but he's still a good.
This is. I would be very pleased to walk away with this haul right here. No lie. I got my favorite tackle. I got one of my favorite receivers, and I got my favorite running back.
As long as they don't draft no random dude like a Junior Fihoko this year, because we didn't know who the fuck that was.
Trying to be the smartest guys in the room.
Yeah. We'll show them. All right, what we need to get next? Linebacker, defensive tackle?
Probably a defensive tackle or a linebacker.
It's fifth round. It don't even matter no more. We got a tackle. We got a wide receiver. We got a back.
Just select both of them. Can't you select more than one two at a time? Oh, it won't let you. No, we rejecting every trade, trying to be as realistic as possible.
All right.
Tight end, not tight end. I mean, we looking at what?
This nigga hard as fuck.
Man, he ain't drafting no damn tight end here.
Who said I ain't drafting no tight end?
We draft a tight end every year. Nah, we good.
So we gotta be realistic. Remember, we draft a tight end every year. I'm glad you said it.
We good.
I'm glad you said it.
We at least need one linebacker.
Yeah, let's get a linebacker, man. I'm mailing y'all niggas.
Go, let's see if Eric Gray still available.
Man, that bad body ass nigga ain't no available. You wanna go get another Texas dude and get Jalen Ford?
Man, go down, bro. Let's see who available.
You don't know that one of these niggas.
I don't know none of these.
you don't go down. Like, quit playing.
We waited too late for my linebackers.
I know these two linebackers at the top. I know Tyron Hopper and I know Jalen Ford. I'm not finna even sit here and lie to y'all like I know Bertrand and Nathaniel Watson. Yeah, like this
from UTEP.
Like you know good well I don't know no nigga from Georgia State.
Price Knight. He got a nice name, but I don't know about the guy.
Yeah, which linebacker y'all want, man? It's out of Hopper or Ford? Out of Hopper or Ford?
I go with the Texas kid.
All right. That way our boy Overshown have a homeboy on the team. So let's do Texas.
Hold on. Well, we already said somebody said Chet DT, but it's too late now. I like that draft though. Cause look, I'm not looking for a rookie to impact my linebacker room. I'm fixing that in free agency, so I don't care.
I mean, I need DJ Reader, Grover Stewart. I need a defensive tackle in free agency anyway.
I'm fixing defensive tackle and linebacker in free agency. Think about this. Let's say we do on a hope and a prayer get Bobby Wagner, right? Then we go and get Sheldon Rankins or DJ Reader, right? I feel good about both of them. And we have this draft. How y'all feeling?
I'll be fine with that.
Bobby Wagner at linebacker, DJ Reader at defensive tackle, and this draft right here. I feel damn good about it.
Man, Johnny Wilson mama don't even think he better than Keon Coleman. I just want to throw that out there, my boy Iceberg.
How you feel like he a better player, Iceberg?
Based off
I'm going to listen to Iceberg this year, though, because he was right last year. I'm going to give him a little respect.
What was he right about?
But I don't agree with it, though.
What was he right about?
He was right about, what the tight end, he was naming one of them tight ends he was right about. I can't remember. Damn, what tight end he was talking about? He was talking about Kincaid and that other tight end. He was high on the tight ends. And I was like, screw them tight ends.
I mean, the tight end we got made us really say screw it. Dalton Kincaid, but that's cool. I like Dalton Kincaid.
He liked the Laporta too, I believe.
JVB boy said Laporta. Laporta was hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're wrong about that one, Iceberg. I don't agree with that one at all. I don't think Johnny Wilson better than Keon Coleman, though. I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
I like Keon.
I like Keon a lot. He's a good player. He's a real good player, man. So, hey, listen. I want you to know the Dallas Cowboys don't draft nowhere near as good as we do.
They think they do. They got to have a couple of ego picks in there. Like, the draft experts say this dude ain't good. Watch us. You know what I'm saying? We're going to show them that we're good. We're better than Mel Kiper and Jay Tuck. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're better than them and Landlord and HTM. Yeah. They can't tell us anything. We're going to do this night right there like this. And then they go get Trice Knight from UTEP.
Man, y'all wild. They said that we could.
They go get Trice Knight from UTEP and make him a superstar.
He said Johnny Wilson, your homeboy. Well, that's good. And he still ain't better than than Coleman. And he don't listen. This is not a personal attack against the man. Even though I did call him big and sorry. I probably shouldn't have used those adjectives.
Big and sorry is terrible.
Big and sorry is terrible. But what I am saying is Keon Coleman is a better player. That's the only thing we getting at.
Dak deserve a 6'4" target like that, man. He do. Somebody who can high point the football, big play, big catch radius. He deserve a player like that. When he ain't had now, ever.
He said they cut Tyron. Nah, Tyron a free agent. They just told Tyron they ain't gonna bring him back. Yes,
they said Tyron, the mouth ain't mathing.
Let's see. Yeah. Iceberg, you're projecting that. So there's not actually anything that you can tangibly show me that say that he's a better wide receiver because he never had better production. But I understand your thought process. I just don't agree with it. And they said they did look at the other boy. They had a formal meeting with him.
Who?
He said Knight. He said they talked to Knight.
Trice Knight?
How am I supposed to know that, man? His name is Trice Knight.
From UTEP?
hey, hold on now. Man. Aaron Jones from UTEP, I think.
So
you put a nigga out now.
One player.
I mean, hey, it's all it take.
Who they play? Name a team they play. What conference they in? I thought so.
What they got to do anything?
look at him. He was puzzled.
I bamboozled by this question. Like, why would you ask me such a belligerent question?
What conference they in? He was like, yeah. I don't know. This was $1 billion question. I would have lost $1 billion. I couldn't tell you that.
He said, Henny, I'm not the only one who thinks Johnny Wilson would be a good pick. That's y'all. I ain't jumping on that. Y'all could listen. If he pans out,
him being a good pick and him being better than Keon, two different things. That's all I want to say.
And the second thing, if I'm wrong about it, y'all could just come back and say I told you so. I ain't gonna be hiding no damn well. Y'all just come back on here and say, see, Henny, I told you. And I say, you right. That worked out. But I'm glad it didn't work out for us because I want Keon Coleman be over here, be an all-pro some more shit.
Iceberg, route running is one aspect of a wide receiver. What is his hands better? Is his hands better?
Production ain't better.
Because I think his hands, Keon hands better than most of these receivers.
And game speed is way different than 40 times. We got to stop letting 40 times stop us from drafting good wide receivers.
So why he couldn't produce nothing? And he played alongside of him.
Because last time I checked, Brian Thomas produced beside Malik Neighbors. Justin Jefferson produced alongside Jamar Chase. My boy said I soak. I don't do what I told you so. Bro, you I know you my homeboy. I do the same shit. I be mad. Like I told him.
Me too.
Oh, he said A.D. Mitchell, Troy Franklin fit Dak better to me than Coleman.
Troy Franklin.
Listen. I like all. Listen, I got these are my top 10 wide
Mitchell.
receivers.
Yes.
Hold on, let me pull it up. These are my top 10 wide receivers.
I'm thinking Mitchell ain't gonna be there. That's why y'all ain't noticed I ain't talk much about Mitchell. I like him a lot too, but I just don't think he gonna be available for us. He got too much size. Well, his size wasn't as what they was reporting because they had him at 6'5". They said he was like almost like 6'3",
Yeah,
6'2",
he's
6'3".
6'2" and some change.
Yeah, so that changes a lot. But the man a freak. He just ran a 4.3, didn't he?
Yep.
So it's gonna be hard to see him falling to us in the second round. I just don't see him making it all the way to the back of the second.
So these are my top 10 wide receivers. And listen, I ain't changed nothing from when I showed y'all this a couple days ago. Just because they ran, I keep everybody where they was at. I kept everybody where they was at. So y'all like this is pre 40 times. I know Xavier Worthy ran the fastest 40 time in all of America.
In human history.
Yeah, so like F it. But point being, I got Marvin Harrison as 1, Neighbors as 2, Odunze at 3, Thomas at 4, Keon at 5. I don't give a damn. Troy Franklin 6, Xavier Word at 7, Adonai Mitchell at 8, Leggett at 9, and Tez Walker at 10. Those are the ones that I'm fine with taking in the second round. Like I would be happy. I would be happy taking them in the second round.
Bro, who that is on your channel asking people to donate, man? They giving me scam vibes. Well, I ain't never seen them in my life.
Yeah, nah. Hey, Miles, go ahead shoot this nigga.
Cause that I can see if you somebody from the community that actually needs something, bro. We don't even know you. You scamming.
Yeah,
I ain't never seen you before. You ain't coming over here to scam my people.
Exactly. Yeah, y'all don't send them a dime. We don't know you. We don't give a damn to know you. You came in here with your hands out, so you're gonna leave empty-handed. We're gonna do it like that. I need a moderator to go ahead and put 2 in his head, 2 in his chest, execution style, and take his begging ass on somewhere.
Dropping cash outs? Yeah, wow.
Yeah, what's wrong? What's wrong with this? So
you ain't finna scam my folks, man.
Hold on, what's going on? They got the wrong thing up here. Hold on. Oh, that's why it didn't share the one I wanted them to share. Hold on. I just realized it didn't screen share the one I wanted to screen share. Hold on.
Iceberg, you gonna make me go back and look at Johnny a little more. But I still stand on what I said until I'm gonna go look at him again. Cause you saying he got better hands than Keon. I ain't seen nobody on this drive with better hands than him to me.
So here it goes. You actually can see it this time. So I got Marvin Harrison Jr., Malik Neighbors, Rome, Brian Thomas, Keon Coleman, Troy, Worthy, Adonai, Xavier, and Tez. And I got some honorable mentions as well. Javon Baker, Brandon Rice, Jalen Polk, and Malik Washington. And I'm not saying that these are the only good wide receivers in the draft. I like Taj. I like I like Luke McCaffrey. You know, he played well out there at Rice. But I tried to stay away from the slot receivers because I don't want the Dallas Cowboys to draft a slot receiver. CeeDee Lamb plays most of his snaps from the slot, so I don't want anybody coming in out there. I don't want anybody coming in trying to take snaps away from CeeDee Lamb in the slot because he's a weapon there.
Thanks.
So at first, everyone wanted the boys to move on from Tyron. Now that they have done it, everyone upset. Classic case of damn if you do, damn if you don't. But Freddie, you don't move on from a player after they make an all-pro team. Like, he made an all-pro team. He started 10 games. Everything that they were mad at Tyron Smith about, he fixed it. He stayed healthy. He played good. He showed up for the playoffs. Like, what more could you have asked from Tyron Smith? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you had moved on from Tyron Smith, a year prior, nobody would feel bad about it. But moving on from him after he had one of his best seasons in years was stupid.
Especially when you already got some iffy type vibes on your line as it is. You just made an already okay line even worse.
Yep. But hey, y'all, I got some stuff that I have to do. This is sort of pressing. I really stayed on here a little bit longer than I was expecting, but I had a good
We
time.
always going over our time for the people, man. You know how we love this, man. You already know.
We love it. We know we love chopping it up with y'all, but we want y'all to enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. I want y'all to be blessed. Landlord, tell them where they can find you when the next time they gonna see you.
Man, holla at your boy Landlord from Alabama with the same handle on all social media. I probably be live tomorrow at my new time at 5 p.m. Man, y'all make sure y'all come tune in, come support your boy Landlord and Landlord Sports, man. Make sure y'all come holla at me. Let's go.
Indeed. And hey, it's your boy, Hennythemoor, reporting live from the liquor store, man. I'll probably be live sometime tomorrow. If he go live at 5, I'll be on at 6:30 to put in some work. Liquor store will be open. Remember, on the way out, to hit that sub button if you ain't already joined the channel. We on the road to 2,000 subs. So, help me run it up. Help me get to 2K. Hit that like button on the way out. Hit that share button on the way out. If it's on your heart to break bread on a Sunday, you can hit that cash app with that super chat on the way out. But it's been a pleasure. Thank y'all for everything, and we is out. God bless, and I hope the Dallas Cowboys did not rain on your parade as well.
Facts.